welcome to Daily Dose Radio, a 5-minute devotional podcast studying the Psalms verse by verse, broadcast from the ever-beautiful Sharonville, Ohio, on the sunny side of Cincinnati. Hey there, friends, and welcome back to Daily Dose Radio here in the Bible Bistro. And today we're looking at verse 5 in Psalm 125. This is the last verse of the psalm, and this has been a wonderful psalm, hasn't it? Telling us about how trust can really change a life. So today we're looking at verse 5. Before we get into it, though, let me just remind you that the Bible Bistro has a brand new offering on the website. It's called the Bible Bistro University, and we're studying, the first course in the Bible Bistro University is studying Genesis chapter 1 through Genesis chapter 11. We're doing it a chapter at a time, verse by verse, just like Daily Dose Radio. And we're studying the three dispensations, the doctrines, the covenants of those dispensations, all the good stuff that's there. It's healthy and it's good for you, just like Daily Dose Radio is. So I hope you'll go to my-dailydose.com and just enjoy the courses. It's going to be good. You'll enjoy it. It's a screencast. So some video elements, there's audio elements there. It's very interactive, and you'll get to download a copy of the outline that we create as we go through the chapters. Today we're looking at verse 5 in Psalm 125. Let me read that for you. As for such as turn aside unto their crooked ways, the Lord shall lead them forth with the workers of iniquity, and peace shall be upon Israel. So we have this division between those who are upright and those who turn to, notice the language, their crooked ways. We all have them because we all have Adam's nature. We have the sin nature within us. As such as turn aside unto their crooked ways. You see, friends, you don't have to tell anybody how to lie, do you? No, you certainly don't. My grandchildren, I love them dearly, but I've noticed that even at the young stage where they are now, and they're just little people, they know instinctively how to lie. They know how to fabricate truth or unfabricate truth, and nobody taught them that. They did not go to school for that. They have to go to school to learn mathematics, and they have to go to school to learn how to read, and mom and dad have to teach them all these things, but folks, they don't have to have anybody tell them how to lie, how to be angry, how to be selfish. None of that is something that needs to be taught. When the Bible says here, as such as turn aside unto their crooked ways, we get it. We understand that there are crooked ways within us all. The choice is between turning to the Lord and trusting Him, or turning to our crooked ways and trusting them. We don't want to do that, do we? No, we want to trust the Lord. So the writer sets up for us a dichotomy here between those who trust in the Lord and those who turn aside unto their crooked ways. And we know the outcome for those who turn aside unto their crooked ways. The psalmist tells us here very clearly, the Lord shall lead them forth with the workers of iniquity. They join the workers of iniquity because iniquity now is their way. They've turned aside unto it. The crookedness means that it is filled with iniquity. So, for those who turn aside unto their crooked ways, the Lord shall lead them forth with the workers of iniquity. But, and here's the big but, peace shall be upon Israel. So we began with trust and we end with peace, because trust finds its way through the entire psalm until we get to the end, and we realize that the trust produces the peace, because I'm trusting in the Lord, and He's watching over me. I don't have to worry about the rod of the wicked, and I don't have to worry about the oppression of the proud, and I don't have to worry about all those things. I don't have to worry about the workers of iniquity, because the Lord is my helper. He surrounds me like the mountains surround Jerusalem. He has made me like Mount Zion, which cannot be moved. Even though I face oppression in this life and suffering, still there is hope. There is hope because I trust in the Lord. I hope that you'll join me again next week as we look at Psalm 126 on Daily Dose Radio. Thanks for listening to Daily Dose Radio. I'm David Smith. The music today has been performed by the Bluegrass Experiment. Thanks again for listening. I'll see you next time on Daily Dose Radio.